at one point. She was not just batshit crazy. Demon Mom. Sarah and I have done something truly amazing. We have moved the Abbey from Transia to a town called Salem in North America. To move something of that size and history across seas, I honestly wasn't sure it was even possible. And yet, here we are, no longer hiding in the shadow of the Windagore Mountain. I am optimistic. I'm optimistic. I know that we still have work to do here, but I can't help my curiosity. It is so completely different here, many new people to meet and learn from. My sister tells me that my spirit is too free, but I simply don't think that is possible. Doink, doink, doink. 9 of 12. Wow, we're kicking this up. Gimme, 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 gimme. All the lore. Gimme. I spend too much time wondering about mortal life. At least that is what Sarah tells me. What is it like to fall in love, grow a family, and enjoy carefree afternoons in the country, watching the children bound through the fields? Simpler. That I know for certain. Sarah and I spend our days and nights doing our sacred duties as blood descendants, and she tells me that I should be proud of our work and keep the people of this world safe to enjoy their simpler lives. But what if I want to live a simple life? Could I? Okay. I'm thinking Lilith fell for something. Examine altar. Oh, hi, Sarah.
Sarah? Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
Indeed.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Ashtur?
I always respected Ashtur, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
Not anymore. Not from her journal entries.
No, there's clearly more to her. Our story.
I'm glad you already see that. It will make this easier.
No crap.
The actual truth?
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden, this was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and
Oh,
sensing your mother's
boy.
desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. straight from the Great Shadow himself, Cthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him, reborn as the Mother of Demons.
Well, that puts a spin on things, doesn't it? I had no idea.
She gave herself to Cthon for me?
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster?
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier.
Snap.
But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
Actually, I actually understand this. It makes sense. And Lilith Mom, not Demon Mom, probably would have done the same thing if the situation was reversed.
You were trying to protect me, as you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. But I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
I'd love it if you
We
stopped
can only
calling me
move forward
kiddo.
From here. We have spent enough time wading through the past.
You'll get no argument from me there.
Thank you? Anything
I have
else?
some concerns about letting a vampire in the Abbey, but the real threat is out there.
2 gold chests? Legendaries. Ooh, Black Trumpet. Thank you. Damn, that was a nice chest. Walls? Yes? No? Okay, looks like we got everything out of this room. Wow, that was informative.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
But at what cost? She was right to do it.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you.
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That is true.
That's fair.
We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything,
Oh, yeah.
I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
I am not. So am I.
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover. if you're interested.
Really?
More still, how will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence.
Oh boy.
But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Just have fun. Break the Abbey. We're not going to do that. We're going to have hunting nap time and get back to the table. I'm guessing there's a bunch of stuff that we can... There's probably a bunch of stuff in this area that we can smash, or down this area that we haven't done before. But we'll do that later. Hunter nap time. Sleepy. She's had a really long day. Yeah. That was crazy. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't had Demon Mom dream. After hearing that. Wow. Eddie. Okay, so we've made Eddie a friend. We'll do that. We're going to try and get a bunch of stuff done now. Wow. Is that Eddie? No. We'll just do the Eddie this way. Eddie, what do you want to say? Oh, great. So Eddie Brock and the picture of Venom shows up. I can talk to Venom.
Did you tire of listening to Doctor Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right. Your, costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Well, you are scary.
Maybe it is the teeth?
Of course it's the teeth. But they're useful. I've chewed my way out of a number of sticky situations.
They must be a pain to brush.
I have acidic saliva, which instantly kills most bacteria. Gingivitis doesn't stand a chance.
That
So
is
your other's
way too much
appearance
information.
is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Want a new image? Mind if I try it on? No, 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 no. Actually. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Care if I run around the Abbey wearing the symbiote for a bit?
I do. The relationship I have with my other is very intimate. Feels like a betrayal whenever it takes on a new host.
Like wearing someone else's underwear?
Your underwear had tendrils and constantly wanted you to feed it.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
Underwear with tendrils that
Simultaneously,
want you
the
to
strangest relationship I've ever
constantly
had,
feed it.
as well as the
Welcome,
most
Flex.
comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
Okay, so we've increased Venoms to +1. We have, what do we have? Forge the yard. Okay. We're gonna get on a mission in a second.
Well, we came, we saw, we did it.
Credits.
Oh, this is the only burn I love to feel.
The Huntress in a symbiote suit.
Someone either moved my
As long as it's not,
or I'm experimenting in my sleep.
as long as it's not the Carnage suit, that would be terrifying.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Okay, we got a new thing here. Ah, yes. We are using the X's. My babushka would be proud to bring fear into the eyes of those who would challenge me. Ilyana Rasputin. Okay. So we have, okay, a bunch of this stuff. We need to craft it. Yeah, craft. We need 3 missions with Scarlet Witch. 4 more with Cap Merca. Okay. We might as well just start here.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
It's going fine there, Tony. Glad you
Miss
asked.
it.
Thanks for asking. We are saving the world.
Genius inventor strikes again.
Ooh, new one. I've picked this one up before. I don't really like the spell, or the card. But it's not horrible. 2, 1, 2. Let's get rid of this. Holy Gift. Honestly, none of these cards are that great. This one's got a star on it. This is new. And this has got a star on it. We'll just take those 2. Those were disappointing.
Always a pleasure.
Let us see what we can do with the cards. Actually, let us see what we can do with our cards. Is there anything here? Holy Gift. I'm not using that. This thing is just... That's 6, though. But the damage! Wow! Oh. These can become... No, they can't. This one here is already more powerful. So this one here, we can salvage. Excuse me. Holy Gift. This one's already upgraded. This one gives me 1 more move per turn. If I was using it. You know what? I don't really care about this. Wrath. Jeez, we have another patience down here. That is more card essence. Yes, Flex, how are things going for you today? I didn't actually talk to you today at all. And who was the other one? Echolocate, we're not using his other one. Looks like we have a card for Venom. Spike Burst. This one here is more whammy for the buck. Use that one. And we can combine those and make it better. What about you? Rapid Healing. This one is better. It has been the longest short week I've had in a very long time. Web Throw. Those will combine. I don't care about the Echolocate. Savage Swipe. Am I using that one? Yes, I am. This one here is better. Put that in there. Cornered. You know what? Let's get rid of one of these charms, and we're going to throw that cornered in there just because it's something different. And that should be everybody. So now we should be able to do some upgrades to our cards. And we should have plenty of actual essence to do it. Quick Punch.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Guarding strike, we'll do that one. Not that we use it
New
often,
and
but
improved.
charm.
I can already taste the blood.
Creepy. Web throw. This one's awesome.
Awesome. Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Spike burst. Yes, please. We didn't think we could get any stronger. Rapid healing. Nice. Those are some serious upgrades.
Caretaker could have at
Daily
least left-
sparring. 437. Okay, we will definitely do that. Who do we want to punch in the face? Morbius is the lowest. Let's punch him in the face.
I'll be picking bits of Hunter out of my teeth for the rest.
Oh yeah, some of you have Monday off. I did not call you an old dog.
Do your thing.
Nope. 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 All rares. Don't care. Actually, I'm going to have to buy them or they'll stay here.
What do we have today?
I want new inventory for tomorrow. Where's the dog? She's at the forge. How does this dog teleport around this abbey?
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Okay, she didn't give me loot 2 days in a row. What's up with you, girl? Research. Ah, we opened up something. Okay, so
Day, Hunter.
we opened up something when we upgraded Captain America's punch. Let's go. No? Nothing here? No. Sarah?
We got Wanda back, straightened out Johnny Blaze, and our...
Note from Caretaker. Barriers. I have just as many secrets as I have years, it seems, and the weight of both is growing heavy. I will have to seal my bedroom door magically, as the child has found their way past every other barrier I've put in front of them. It makes me almost proud and annoyed. Yeah, she's salty about a lot of things. That I'm not reading. No. Where's my loot? Yeah, exactly. Where's my loot? Like, damn, Charlie.
I hope that
Oh,
wasn't too complicated
Wolverine
for
wants
you.
to talk.
I just really want Lilith to go away.
Charlie's like skimping
Your
and
actions with Wanda really
being stingy on the loot. Talk. What do you want?
We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I have seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I have never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
I'm not flirting with Logan. Yeah, he's kind of furry, isn't he? Okay, everything comes with a cost. That sounds terrible.
All power comes with a cost.
Yeah, like most things.
Oh,
I was born with the claws, but they were just bone. Fast forward a few years and I meet a doctor who sees something in me.
He was not a good doctor.
He's the one who coated my skeleton in adamantium. Hurt like hell. I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. Safe to say this doctor isn't around anymore. Don't get me wrong. The claws are a part of me. Never hated him.
Okay, well, we're going to compliment him. Because
Wanda coming back shows you how fluid these end-of-world situations are.
And the
Good while
Deadpool
you're
over
ahead,
there.
Hunter.
There we go. So we complimented him because we lost some
It's really good to have Wanda back. The whole
whatever it's
place
called,
felt like it
friendship
was
with him.
missing her signature scar.
Okay. Mission time. Good lord. Okay, both of these are locked. That's good. That means we can get to something here. So what do we have? We have a Nest Mother. Doesn't matter. We are going to be doing this one here because it is a story mission with our good friend Ghost Rider. Oh, so many legendaries. Okay, okay, focus, Tal. Oh, wow. So this is who I get. Okay.
It's not just the Southwest. Look. A rise of Hydra movement in Eastern Europe.
Are you seeing
Holy disturbance in the force!
not too holy from the feel of it?
Quite the reverse.
Whoa!
Wake up, kid. If you're getting this, well, we gotta have us a little conversation. Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider.
I'm listening.
In person. Here, at the Mesa. And I need your pit crew too. Counting on you to bring them. So don't screw it up.
Okay. So my pit crew is these guys. So let's get rid of these. What? I don't know what to expect from this. So... Apply to mark to all enemies. Cool. I could live with that. Marked is good. I'll save that for another time. Do we have... Oh, we do not have healing. Ooh. Okay. So let's go to the cauldron and... Let me go. Let me go to the cauldron. We're going to make a healing.
Well, looky who it is.
We need healing cards. Where are they? Healing cell. Oyster mushrooms, which we don't have. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go see if we can do it at the forge. That takes different stuff, I think. Serum. No, no, no. That's a cure. Vampiric essence. That I'm down with.
This should be useful.
Where is the heal? No. No. That's a cure. That is not a heal. You're telling me I have not unlocked the heal one. I can only get it from the cauldron. Well, crap. Let's try not to get our asses kicked then. Johnny Blaze. Marked. No, we're going to get rid of this and this. We want the vampiric one. No, I took the vampiric, so I can throw this on someone and give them vampiric healing, so whenever they do damage, they'll heal. And these guys will do some serious damage. Shove applies forceful knockback until end of... You sure? That's ooh, that's not free. Double their damage on their next environmental attack for free. That might be useful. Okay.